It's just
Okay. Can you guys hear me better? A little bit? Okay, mine is hard to listen.
well, do you want to do that or? Oh,
And I've worked in development of the Junior National Team
sorry.
program
That was
and
mine.
the
Do you
JO
want
National
to
Team
take
program.
this and I'll clean it up?
So
Well, that was
today
my
we're going to be
drink,
going over
so-
trampoline stuff, and we're going to start with bounces. So when they go on
Never done gymnastics before. Just kidding. But really, this is how your kids act, right? When you go over and you're like, oh, we're going to go do floor. And this is really actually how they act when they do it. So I have a couple of ideas for you on what to do while setting up for your class. So it's not this while you're also looking for space, trying to find a mat and get a rotation set up. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. My very first thing, this is how I have one class a week, and this is how I set up every single week. I refuse to do anything but this. Top people, I'm so sorry, and I moved some mats. All right, friends, the first way I would start, if your goal is to set up for stations, specifically add-on stations. One station at a time. Do not overwhelm yourself with, oh my gosh, I have 6 kids, I need to do 6 stations. It is really not that hard to have one kid, right? So I'm always going to do add-on stations. So on my way, I know I'm going to floor, and I'm like, oh gosh, I don't have anything to do. I'm going to start with one station at a time. Some of it might be easy, some of it might be a challenge, and that's fine, right? So I want you to do forward roll, stand up, get back in line. Once you get back to the front of the line, I want you to do forward roll, stand up, tuck jump. Got it? Can you guys keep going as fast as you can through that? They get started. They are moving. They are actively doing something. They're doing something easy and safe. For me to run over, grab another mat, right? Like I know they're working. They're not wasting time waiting for me to drag this mat over, right? All right, you guys, this time after your forward roll tuck jump, you're gonna come over on this side, jump up, straddle jump off stick, get back in line. Can you do it? Makes sense. As soon as I know that they understand what they're doing, we're getting in a groove, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna grab another mat. And I'm gonna say, hey, you guys, great job, we're adding on. This time after your straddle jump, turn back around this way, let's add a round off. Can you do it? Jane, can you round off? Oh, fancy, fancy. The only thing with this, it can get a little chaotic if you do have little ones that cannot walk around other people, right? So that is one thing to keep an eye out of, like, I'm trying to make it reasonable for them. If it needs to go back and forth, I mean, most of these kids know I zigzag everything so that they don't get kicked. So if you're setting up a station, do not have them all start from the same side. Does that make sense? If they're gonna be moving, it should zigzag so there's no way to get kicked. Does that make sense? So this is how I would do my add-on stations. Once you get set up, you can stop and do timed stations if you want, or play your game or whatnot. You guys can stop. Very good, thank you. You guys are just going and going. But does that make sense? Don't worry about setting up all your stations at once. Get them started on something, get them moving, add a station. And I can just keep doing this, right? Like I get them started on this, I make sure they're safe, they're good. I can keep going back grabbing mats. Or I can, oh wow, I set up some stations, but I don't have a game to play. Time to like get your stuff done, but they're moving stuff and you're not wasting time. Got it? So that's like my number one way to set up stations is add-on stations. Make sense? Kind of, sort of? All right, the next thing